What's going on, fellow nerds? I am Charles with Sounds Nerdy. With me, I have Jamocha. Today, we're going to be unboxing two pairs of headphones for you guys, a double feature. We actually have a pair of the August EP650's. We actually got the recommendation for these from a YouTube watcher, subscriber named Ben Lai. So thank you for recommending these and hope you enjoy the video. And on Jamocha's side, we have the
Photive bth3 Bluetooth headphones.
So you guys know these are relatively inexpensive headphones. I think I paid $60 when it was all said and done for these, and I believe
I paid $50 for these.
Okay.
I think shipping and handling was included because I am an Amazon Prime member, so about $50 for these out the door.
Okay.
And I think I bought the warranty with these, so.
Nice. That's always a must. Warranty. If
Especially
you're
on
buying anything,
headphones.
yeah. And if they're this cheap, it might be too good to be true. But that's what we're here to tell you guys today. So let's go ahead and get this started with the unboxing. Do you want to unbox yours first, or do you want me to go first?
You can go first.
Okay. In the box, you get, of course, the headphones themselves, nicely wrapped in plastic.
Trusty plastic.
Looks like a manual. We don't need no stinking manuals though. We're techies, we figure this out on our own. I'll sit this to the side. These are the headphones themselves, nicely folded up. They open up like that. And just at first glance, they look nice, in my opinion. They don't feel too plasticky. They were only $60, so can't expect much. And of course, you get the micro USB to USB charging cable, and you get a 3.5mm cable just in case your battery runs out and you still want to listen to your music.
That's pretty cool right there, actually.
Yep. I don't know that there's too many specs. This pair of headphones actually has NFC. So if your phone supports NFC and you have it paired to multiple devices, you could just tap your phone or your NFC device on the headphones and it'll pair to it automatically. With that said, that's all that's in this box. Let's find out what's in your box.
All right, let me grab my trusty tool here. A pair of scissors. Let me crack these bad boys open. Excuse me, I have no fingernails.
Those are nicely factory sealed.
Nice factory sealed headphones.
That premium feel already. I like what I see so far.
Let's get rid of that. Do anything?
I feel like my life's in danger.
Yeah, I'm gonna. All right, folks, here we go here. Oh, it actually comes in a nice little carrying pouch. This is actually a plus. For another pair of headphones that I bought, I was looking for a pouch, and this is actually a really nice carrying case with these. So, really impressed by these so far.
That is a nice carrying case.
I've got a strap on the side so I can just do it like this if I want to or whatever. I don't know. Zip that. Is there anything else in that box? There's nothing else in that box.
Nope, just a salt package.
User guide. Same thing. Like I said, we techies. Yeah, okay, I got it. Package here. Micro USB to USB cord as well, charging cord. And the 3.5mm cables as well. So again, that's pretty good.
These actually look fairly like a good pair of, not pair, but a good set of cables. Doesn't look too cheap.
It doesn't look.
I like the flat design because they're
probably less tangled, less likely to tangle up. So I think that's pretty key right there.
Yeah, sure.
And here are the actual headphones here. So nice feel to them. Actually kind of flat. Actually from the pad to the ear. So that's a plus. Rotate around. Got nice feel to them. You see here the controls are here on the bottom. And you got your volume up and down, power, and USB, and headset button, microphone over there, and skip forward, skip backwards, and play and pause button. So it looks pretty good so far. Can't wait to actually try these out and see how they work.
Yeah, and I probably should have been nice enough to go over the controls on this one as well. So on the August, you got on the right-hand side of the headphones, you got the play pause button, your volume up and down, and your track skip buttons. And on the left-hand side, the NFC chip is on this end. So that's where you'll be tapping your phone to pair. Let us go ahead and take a listen to these headphones. I'm going to try them both with just Bluetooth and with the 3.5 millimeter, see if there's any difference there. And we'll get back to you guys very shortly.
All right, nerds, we're back. We've taken our headphones through some test paces. We've listened to different types of music. We've each swapped headphones, and we both have our opinions over them. So right now we're going to go over some of the major things we want to cover about the headphones. So I'll let Charles start it off.
All right, so the August, and I forget the model number all the time, but the August headphones, as far as aesthetic goes, I think they look very good, in my opinion, and that's just going to be subject to your opinion, of course. But you got your buttons on the sides, so plus and minus for volume, play and pause, and then your track skip buttons. Now these are all flush with the side of the headphone, so it does take some getting used to.
All right, so I have the Photive bth3 headphones, and as far as the aesthetics on these headphones, the headphones also look very good. I particularly like the brush finish on the side of the headphones. I thought that was a nice little touch to them. They're also button placement on these. At first, I thought the buttons were kind of weird, but then after using them for a little bit, I noticed that it is a natural fit to just cup your hands just like this. The buttons are kind of towards the back at the bottom, so I think that's a natural placement. So I did get used to that, and I did like that. And I do like how the buttons are separated on each ear cup. So on your right side, you have the volume controls with the power button, and on the left side, you have the skip, track, and the play and pause button. I did appreciate that, as opposed to the buttons on one side and flush. It was just more so just the flush feeling of that. Other than that, but once you get used to them, I thought that the aesthetics on these is pretty nice. One weird thing that I pointed out to Charles is this little round part right here. It's a little bit weird, but that's just me.
Yeah, if you got a big head like I do, that didn't bother me as much as it bothered him. And I can see why it bothered him when he had them on, but depends on your head size.
Right, I have a smaller head.
As far as the August headphones go, I think that they're very comfortable. They fit around my ears very comfortably. They extend to fit the sides of my head. And the cups actually kind of move slightly so that they contour with your head. So if you were to move your head, these would move with it. Very comfortable. Thumbs up.
Yeah, I'm going to chime in on that too. I definitely liked how just a little slight movement in the ear cups allows it to contour your head. So once I put them on, I noticed that was a really good feel and made them feel very comfortable. Right now, back to these headphones here. I thought the comfort on these are pretty good. Not as comfortable as the August headphones, but they're still pretty comfortable. They did fit over my ear, so that's good as well. So, but comfort overall, thumbs up for these as well.
The clarity on the August headphones was good. I wouldn't say they were anything to write home about, but it was clear. I could hear the audio, and in my opinion, it sounds great.
And for the Photive headphones, I thought the clarity on these were also pretty good. Between these two, I thought this had better clarity.
I did too.
So just a little bit more crisp as far as a little bit more higher treble range. So yeah, they sound pretty good.
Yeah. For all our bass heads out there, these have a good amount of bass, a pretty darn good amount of bass actually. With some songs, some of the hip hop songs that I was listening to, it could get a little bit overwhelming at times, but For the most part, these bass on these sound very good.
And for the Photive ones, it also had pretty good bass, but the bass is definitely better in the August one. That's no question about that. But pretty good bass, not as overwhelming as you get to your higher volume range, but still have pretty good bass. But if you are truly a bass head, you will want those headphones. Definitely.
Yeah. And you mentioned volume. They both get pretty darn loud in my opinion. I think that these got a little bit louder than those, but that's not to say that these were a pushover, because they did get loud. So they're good there. Let's talk about sound leakage, since we brought up volume, because that was a concern of mine. And once we got to testing it at medium volume with the August headphones, you can hear the music, but you couldn't really hear what's going on. So you couldn't hear any audio or anything like that. You couldn't hear the vocals or what they were saying specifically, but you could hear the music. I would give sound leakage. It's not too bad at all.
Same here. Medium volume leakage was about the same. Only thing I would say is once you turn your volume all the way up, for those who want to pump your volume all the way up, then you're going to have the leakage problem. Once we turn the volume up on both headsets, you could clearly hear what they were saying as well. So, and for a little demonstration, yeah, I can hear it clear as day. Yeah, I mean, I can hear the words. It's like I'm almost in the headphones.
They do a great job of drowning out outside, so I couldn't hear anything you were saying.
Okay.
So it's kind of funny just watching your lips move. But a little bit of sound leakage, but that's a given with any headphones. If you turn them up loud enough, anybody's gonna hear your music.
Yeah.
Battery life on the August headphones. The pamphlet says that you get 10 hours, and during real world usage, that was right. Battery was great on these. They lasted all day for me. In fact, I haven't had them die on me as of yet. Charge them every night and they're good to go for the whole day.
And as far as battery on the Photive headphones, the package is saying that you get up to 15 hours of playtime on a 3-hour charge. I haven't had them yet that long, so I'll definitely let you know in the comments below what type of range am I getting. It does have a 450 milliamp battery compared to what's that?
220.
220. So this does have a bigger battery, so I would expect these to last a little bit longer.
Yeah, but those have been fine. They've lasted me all day. So battery department is a thumbs up.
Definitely thumbs up.
Last but not least, would we recommend either of these headphones for you to buy? Like we said at the beginning of the video, these are relatively cheap Bluetooth headphones. You're paying about $50 for both pair, plus shipping and handling. Would I recommend these? Yes. They do not suck at all. I actually really love them and have been using them for my daily driver for the past week. So big thumbs up on the August headphones. Definitely worth a purchase.
And as far as the Photive headphones, I will go ahead and also recommend these just based on my short time of using these. But once I go a little bit more into it, I again leave some comments down below saying if I confirm my recommendation. But as of right now, for a $50 pair of Bluetooth headphones, I can't go wrong, especially if you're a budget type of shopper. These are definitely for you. So if you are a tech enthusiast, these may not be the headphones for you. You're probably going to want to spend more money to get something a little bit higher end, but definitely recommend these for somebody who's on a budget and want a good pair of Bluetooth headphones. For your everyday pair of headphones, both of these are going to be great for you.
Great pair of headphones. Please feel free to like, subscribe, and share if you like this video. I have been Charles with Sounds Nerdy. Please follow me on Twitter at PinkneyChar.
And I have been Jamocha. You can follow me on Twitter at SNJamocha.
And you can follow all of us at Sounds Nerdy on Twitter. Once again, thank you. And until the next video, guys, take care.
Stay nerdy.